Chris Pratt's just taken the microphone off me, literally trying to take over my job. You're already a Hollywood blockbuster superstar. You know, don't get too greedy now, yeah? Now, we're live in Leicester Square for the premiere of Guardian of the Galaxy, and we're joined now by its Star-Lord himself, Chris Pratt. So what's it like saving the galaxy?
Wow, it's
Am I giving too much away?
Yeah, spoiler alert, we end up saving the galaxy. Yeah, I've had an incredible time on this movie so far. It's nice to be back here in London where we shot the movie, celebrating with the cast and crew and everybody who worked so hard to put this thing together.
Now, you're no stranger to the big screen, but this is your first massive, major blockbuster movie role.
Yeah.
What's that like? How does that feel for you? Is this what you've always aimed for as an actor?
You know, I think what you aim for as an actor is just interesting characters that you love and you fall in love with and you want to play. And in that way, this is exactly what I aim for. I mean, like, playing Peter Quill is something that is truly unforgettable. I'll never forget this experience. I hope we get to do it again. And I got to be part of a massive team of brilliant artists who brought this, spectacle to the screen. And I got to tell you, I'm looking forward to audiences seeing this movie because I personally think that it's really, really good.
And cool, blimey, diverse is what you certainly have done. You've gone for Zero Dark 30 to voicing the main star in a Lego movie, starring with Vince Vaughn in The Delivery Man. How can you do that? You're living an actor's dream, just doing any kind of role that's offered to you.
Yeah, I mean, many actors, like myself when I started out, would do anything if it meant that could be their profession, if they didn't have to be waiting tables or, selling things door to door or doing whatever. Like, it's like UCL, like, what are we doing? Like, this is kind of a cool gig we got,
It's a cool gig. It brings you to places like London, which is obviously the most awesome capital in the world. Yeah. What do you do when you're here?
What do I do when I'm here? I spend a lot of time out in the countryside. I thought it was just beautiful. A lot of runs along the Thames. Going to pubs and having drinks with family and friends. I love that people here bring their 2-year-old to the pub and they'll have a pint and some fish and chips. I think that's so cool. We were out here with our own son and had just a great time walking around, enjoying the nice summers. I heard that the summers were supposed to be terrible here. I don't think it rained once when we were here. It was perfect.
Yeah,
I brought the sunshine with me. I'm sorry that when I leave it will start raining again, but in the meantime, enjoy the weather.
You're gonna have to stay forever then.
Yes,
that's the deal. And your missus, Anna Faris. Now, she was here recently. Does she also love it in London?
She does. Anna and I have both had an amazing time every time we've come out here. She's worked out here. I've worked out here. It's like our home away from home, and the people have just been so kind and so nice, and it's got a little bit of everything out here, so we definitely love it here.
All right, well, you mentioned you like to go out for runs. I'm going to talk about how you made this film mega even before it was released, and it was that picture that you said your brother made you post of you and your six-pack. Yeah, I saw that, as did probably everybody in the world.
That's weird to think, yeah. Yeah, that was the result of a lot of hard work, all kind of the culmination and the pinnacle. I just saw this picture, and I took a picture of myself, and I sent it to my brother, and he was like, dude, if you don't post that, you're an idiot. And and I did it, and it ended up getting a really good response, and it brought a lot of attention to the movie, which is ultimately what we're trying to do here, is just make sure people see this movie.